Hi guys, my name is Lacey of Spooky Lips and Fat Hips, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 things I want to buy in 2018 instead of makeup. I was inspired to do this video by Lauren May Beauty, who created and just did this video in the last week, and it really appealed to me so much because I don't want to buy so much makeup in 2018. I bought so much makeup last year and it got a little out of control, and I know maybe you can relate to this. If you exist on social media in like the beauty makeup community, you're constantly thinking about like what release is coming out next, making sure you have enough money to get it, you know, all that crap. And I'm kind of over it. Makeup doesn't really excite me as much as it used to, ironically, as I make this channel to talk about makeup. But I just feel like there are other things in my life that I'd rather be putting my money into that do bring me happiness more, and that I'd rather, like I said, be investing my money into. So that's why I wanted to do this video. Obviously, if you don't know who Lauren May Beauty is, she's incredible. She's one of my inspirations on YouTube. I will link her video down below, but I'm just going to get into it. The first thing I want to spend my money on, besides makeup in 2018, is museum trips. While a lot of museums are free to get into, because I live in New Jersey, most museums that I want to go to are either going to be in New York City or Philadelphia, which means that I would have to put money aside for travel and food and things like that. Besides, when I get there, you always want a souvenir and stuff. But I love museums, and I don't think I've been visiting them enough lately. My favorite museum in the whole world is the American Natural History Museum. Normally I get to go at least once a year, but I didn't go at all last year, and that really bums me out. It's my absolute favorite place on earth. And besides just going to museums that I've already been to the MoMA and the Met and the Philly Art Museum and AMH, and I've already been to the Philadelphia Science Center and all these incredible places. I would like to see new museums, smaller museums. I know there's like a medical museum in Philly that I would love to go to. There's a math museum in New York City that I would love to go to. Also, I would just kind of like to look into maybe things that are more local, that are in New Jersey. So that's something I want to spend my money on for sure. The next thing that I want to spend my money on in 2018 is board games. My boyfriend and I are obsessed with collecting and playing board games. And not just board games like, you know, like Sorry, like the kind of expensive ones that are more like RPG-esque and are more like strategy based and things like that. Unbeknownst to us, when we first started playing these kind of board games, there's like a whole world of people who are into these kind of board games and like collect them and talk about them and play them, and I keep finding people in my life who are into board games to the same level that we are. Like, for instance, for Christmas, I got my boyfriend Betrayal at House on the Hill, which is like a simplified RPG based on B-list horror tropes, and it's just so good. We haven't been able to stop playing it since Christmas, and it's like a $50 game. So I really would love to just keep adding to our collection. We just bought Pandemic, but we're also into games like Super Fight and things like that. We want to buy Snake Oil because of the Jenna and Julian podcast. We're really into this stuff. So I think that, and having the memories of playing those games with my boyfriend and my friends and things like that, is so much more important than makeup will ever be. They're so fun. The third thing I want to buy in 2018 besides makeup is I want to support more Etsy stores in 2018. If you don't know what Etsy is a website where you can buy and sell handmade goods, and I think also vintage goods, but it's mostly like a handmade thing. And when I first found Etsy, I was absolutely addicted and obsessed. And then I kind of like let go, not even let go, but just like forgot about it, I feel like. And so much of my jewelry, you guys see, I wear like a different necklace in every video. I'm really into statement necklaces, and so much of my favorite jewelry has come from Etsy that I really want to get back into shopping from Etsy and supporting small artists and small companies. So that is something that's kind of important to me, just something I love. The fourth thing that I want to buy besides makeup is a passport. I have traveled very little in my life. For school, I've traveled up and down the East Coast to do like geology work, but to me that's not really like traveling. Like, yeah, I get to see like beautiful landscapes, but I haven't been to, like I said, much outside of the East Coast. So besides wanting to just travel in general, like I really want to go to Las Vegas with my sister, hopefully this year. But a couple of the grad schools that I'm hoping to apply to are overseas, and I can't even apply to them unless I have a passport. So that is definitely on my list of I know I will buy it this year besides makeup. Which may seem silly to you, I don't know, but it's very important to me. And finally, the last thing that I kind of want to buy as a treat for graduating college finally once and for all, I want to buy myself a really nice suit. Obviously, I look like this, and that doesn't make me the most marketable to a lot of jobs that I'm going to be looking at, as well as, potential grad schools, because I am taking a gap year. So in the meantime, between my undergrad career and my graduate career, I do plan on looking for a more serious job than the one I have now. And I want to look good, and I want to feel good, and I want to feel confident. I want to look like someone who's, reflects their resume. I want companies to look at me and take me seriously. And it is kind of unfortunate, obviously, that we live in a world that I have to tailor myself to certain careers, but that is just realistic. It's the world we live in. And especially in my specific field, appearances are very important. I don't just want a suit to, get a job, though. I want one that, makes me feel good, that makes me feel confident, that makes me feel like an adult. Something that I can put on so if I am going to a serious event or I am going to an interview or meeting with a potential grad school advisor or things like that, I feel confident and it makes me come off more confident. And I just feel like it's one of those staple investment pieces that everyone should have in their wardrobe, and I don't have one yet, and I would really love to have one. I used to have a lot of fancier, more professional clothes when I was a manager, but now I just look like this all the time. Yeah, so all those things summed up, I want to see some museums, I want to go on some trips, I want to buy some art, I want to buy some new jewelry, I want to support artists and small businesses. I just want to stop buying makeup. I want to buy other things, I want to stop shopping in general, but I know that that's unrealistic and I'm going to want to spend my money. So I'd rather spend my money on things like trips and games and memories and things like that, because at the end of the day, my makeup's gonna, expire and get thrown out one day, but, it's cheesy, but I'll have my memories, and I'm, that's more important. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you guys want to buy instead of makeup this year. I'm really interested to see what people like to buy. I've mentioned before that I collect a lot of things, so to me, those weren't even worth putting on this list, because I know I'm gonna buy more tarot decks and more books and crap like that this year. But I kind of wanted to think about what I hadn't been buying and what I want to buy, so that's why I did this video. Like I said, let me know what you guys want to buy in 2018, whether it is makeup or not. Just let's have a conversation about it. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I'm hoping to start posting, I know I've said this before, 2 to 3 videos a week. Ideally, my goal is 3 to 5, so we'll see if I can get there. But anyway, yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys!